Coming up on UT 10 News in HD, enrollment numbers are down for a second year.
And turnout for Music Fest was strong for a second year.
Plus, Evan Madden has highlights from UT's first home football game. Your News in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Rosendale.
And I am Morgan McDougall.
A fight broke out in a smoking hut on main campus.
Nick Mill is live in the newsroom with some details on the assault. Hi, Nick. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, Morgan, 3 males got into a fight at the Smoking Hut near Academic House on September 7th. One of the suspects, named Yvonne, punched one of the other males in the face. Then 2 of the suspects fled to a dark sedan, leaving some clothes behind.
The individuals that were involved had no history together. They didn't know each other. There was a brief introduction in a smoking hut. For whatever reason, it turned into an altercation pretty quickly, but now we don't have an idea what motivated it.
No one has been arrested at this time. If you have any information on the incident, please contact UT Police at 419-530-2600. Live for the UT 10 Newsroom, I'm Nick Meal.
For the second year in a row, enrollment numbers are down. UT undergraduates have dropped more than 3%. This year, there are 700 fewer students on campus, causing the university to lose more than $6.3 million in tuition and fees.
The undergraduate enrollment is down here at the University of Toledo, mostly because we have fewer continuing students than previous years.
Cruikshank adds the administration is working on diversifying the student body. They plan on recruiting more adult, international, and online students to improve enrollment for spring 2014. Music Fest 2013 was held this past Friday at Centennial Mall. Reporter Frank Vashner was at the annual event.
Around 10,000 people attended Music Fest 2013, a free event to the community paid for by the Department of External Affairs.
But we probably have 24 sponsors who not only contribute money but also contribute products, food.
The musical acts were the big attractions, but there were plenty of other activities, such as games, food, and a pep rally for the football team.
I mean, the music, the activities, being with people that you know, and just it's a great event.
Music Fest 2013 helped rally the UT community, not just for the football season, but for the fall semester, which is already in full swing. I'm Frank Vashner, UT 10 News.
UT is taking over recycling on campus. The university is no longer using Light Industries to handle this recycling on all 3 campuses. Rockets Recycling is part of the university's C initiative to improve cost efficiency and plan the planet through sustainability. UT is hiring 4 students to work with sustainability specialists to handle all recycling.
The goal is that what we recycle will cover the cost of getting rid of it, and hiring another company that's just a flat cost. And so doing it this way, we can keep it off the backs of our students, student tuition costs.
Last year, the university recycled over 900,000 pounds of material. If you would like more information on what you can recycle on campus, go to ut10news.com.
Huntington Bank has expanded their presence on campus.
Reporter Alexa Marie Pitt looks into the new additions.
On July 15th, 2 branches of Huntington Bank opened at the Student Union and Gateway. These branches are full-service banks offering free checking, seminars, and loans. Before these branches opened, the next nearest Huntington was 4.5 miles away from the university.
To help with the access and convenience for the students and the faculty as well. That helps kids not have to get out to the community. They can be right here if they live in the dorms.
Along with the new additions, Huntington now has 8 ATMs throughout the main campus and the medical campus. I'm Alexa Marie Pitt for UT 10 News.
UT students can now register for classes using their phones. In August, the university launched an interactive app called MyUT Mobile. Smartphone users now have access to certain part of their MyUT accounts using their Android and Apple devices. Students are viewing their class schedules, accessing grades, looking at online course material, and checking bus routes.
Everything I would want in it is there. Before I would have to go to different pages online, and it's all right there.
Students can download the MyUT app for free at the iTunes App Store and on Google Play. Students returning this fall may have noticed a few changes in Rocket Hall. Several colleges and departments have relocated over the summer. The university admissions office has now moved to Libby Hall, while the College of Adult and Lifelong Learning has moved to room 1300 in Rocket Hall, and the new U College has moved into their old space, allowing these programs a better outreach to students.
It's kind of on the peripheral, there's good parking, there's good access, easily identifiable, makes it a great location for our population.
And if you need help with your Rocket card, Rocket Wireless, or parking, the MyPix office has relocated to the Student Union where the bookstore used to be. The university's medical center is teaming up with the Nightingale's Harvest. Reporter Jessica Lemieux caught up with a few of the Nightingales.
The Nightingales are a local, nonprofit organization that provides support to local cancer survivors and their families.
It was started because I had a really good friend that had been diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. She had 4 kids and a husband, and she was going to be out of work, and she was in shock.
Professor Laura Williams' students have been volunteering time stocking shelves and planning dinners to raise money and create awareness.
When she told me of the need for cancer patients in the area to receive food, toiletries, and personal hygiene products, I thought it would be a great way to implement social responsibility in the course and create a service learning course.
Nightingales is now serving over 627 families based in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. Help support Nightingale's Harvest by making donations at the Dana Center through September 30th. I'm Jessica Lemieux for UT 10 News.
I'm Evan Madden, and this is UT 10 Sports. We're starting off ladies first. The UT women's tennis team hosted the Rocket Invitational this weekend. Friday morning, sophomore Mackenzie Bowman and senior Chrissy Kaufman kicked off the Rocket Invitational in doubles. Despite a rocky start against a slamming Indiana-Purdue offense, some IPFW errors helped the Lady Rockets swing back for an 8-3 match win. On the court next door, junior Pia Rye matched up against Duquesne's Sarah Shishura with some fast-paced volleys, but Pia quickly found control in both sets with a 6-1, 6-2 win. Saturday, the Rockets came out swinging with an ace in their face from our own Alexa Marie Pitt for an 8-3 win. Pia Rye finished strong in singles with a nail-biting 3-6, 6-3, 10-8 win, adding to the Rockets' 20 total wins in the Invitational. Coach Tracy Montler says the early tournament is good preparation for the season ahead.
Our big focus is March and April, and so it being early September, we've got a lot of time, so we can experiment with that and get some experience under pressure, which is the most important thing.
Now on to the gridiron, where the Rockets took on the Eastern Washington Eagles in the football home opener on Saturday. Coming off a huge season opening upset over number 25 Oregon State, the Eastern Washington Eagles came out strong, scoring 2 touchdowns within the first 7 minutes. But the Rockets launched off with 2 touchdowns of their own, courtesy of senior running back David Fluellen, landing the Rockets just 1 point behind at 13-14. Late in the first quarter, QB Terrence Owens gets taken out on a 7-yard run, sending him out of the game with a sprained knee. After T.O.'s departure, the Rocket defense stepped up big time, allowing only 7 points to the Eagles for the remainder of the game. Freshman quarterback Logan Woodside didn't miss a beat either, passing for a total of 185 yards, including this huge touchdown pass for Bernard Reedy, helping the Rockets win their first game of the season.
We're deeper here now than we've ever been in our football program. These things that are going on, it's going to happen. Like, you're going to have injuries. And if you don't think you're not going to have them, you're foolish. That's college football. But it's your ability to overcome those injuries and have enough depth in your program to be able to do that.
Will T.O. play next weekend?
It's questionable if he'll play, so stay tuned.
Well, thanks, Evan. That's it for UT 10 News. For all the latest breaking news from our campus, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscasts on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up with all of your campus news whenever you want. For Morgan McDougall, Evan Madden, and all of our crew, I'm Kristen Rosendale. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.